Good evening, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Sorry about that. We're trying to figure out our sound as everybody in St. Peter's Rexplex is trying to figure out how to turn on our scoreboard for this evening. So we may have a little extended warm up here before we drop the puck on the 25-26 season. So we will just keep the camera running over here on warm ups and come back to you when they get the scoreboard figured out. All right. We're back this evening. Looks like we're going to start with no clock. Joe is in the back trying to figure out what's going on. So we'll see if he can get that figured out. So Carshield in the new powder blue, Carshield blue, third jerseys for this year. And we'll be facing the 15U Falcons. So once Central States gets to 15U, the pods go away. So there's no more Knights, no more Eagles. It goes back to Falcons and Afton Americans. So a lot of these kids were Knights last year and some other places, but they've gone back to the Falcons at 15U. So we're ready to drop the puck. Fisher, Springer, Berryman. Schrader rolls, and it drops and goes into the offensive zone. Springer in after it. Falcons play D to D and come back the other way and chip it up the boards. Lane gets a piece of it, chips it back up the wall. Berryman gathers, and he goes wide. Puck gets knocked away. Falcons gather it. They come to the near side and break out of the zone. Puck goes in. Blaine chips it back out. Falcons gather it at center ice. They reset. Barth on for Berryman. Got a few new players this year, and we'll talk about them as we go. Buell is in net to begin the game. I think they're going to split today. And that puck comes out. So Evan Barth, number 63, new player this year, along with Jackson Ridgway, number 4, Shiloh Pennington, number 11, and Michael Given, number 23. Given out was Lacasse, pitcher Schultz Barth, and pitcher on the faceoff wins it forward, and the Falcons gather. They go side to side, gets dumped into the corner, gets chipped along the boards, and down low. Now back out. Shot. Buell with the save. Puck down low again. They come out the other side. And it comes out to the point. Shot. Hits somebody. They're still working on it. And Given gets it. Up the boards to Barth. Has it slide on him. Just gets past pitcher. They leave it in the middle. Gets poked away by Barth. Pitcher puts his guy up along the boards, and it goes to center ice and dumped in. Buell gathers. Given grabs it. Circles. Finds Lacasse, who finds pitcher. He sidesteps one. Mike heads in. Schultz follows. He drops for Schultz. Finds pitcher, but it gets knocked away in front, and the Falcons come the other way. They head in. Guy gets sandwiched between Schultz and Ridgway. Slides past Pickering. Pitcher gets it. He bangs it off the wall. That comes out. And Ridgway gathers. Schultz on a long shift here. That puck comes out and whistle for offsides. Miller out with Flogger and Pennington. Pickering and Ridgway. Shiloh Pennington battles along the boards. Still battling. Miller gets it. He's going to dump it in, slide down the wall, and head in after it. Flogger comes around the weak side, puts his guy into the wall. Ridgway is going to keep that in, chips it forward, misses Flogger. It comes out off the wall to center ice where Pickering gathers, finds Ridgway. Ridgway off the wall, tries to find Pennington just behind him. And Pennington in on the forecheck. They go D to D. And they come near side. That is tipped, I guess. Buell behind the net to get it. Whips it around to Pickering, who's got some open ice. Slides off his stick. And knocks it away. Now it comes out to the blue line. They shoot, tip wide. Stanley over to get it. Stanley's hopped on now. And Ridgway finds it. Ridgway's going to take space, gets it, tries to get it in, and that gets blocked. Kaiser grabs it. Gets pushed forward to Stanley. Now Simpson on as well. Falcons come out of the Z zone. Sorry about my voice. First day back teaching today. Rawls over to get it. Pushes it forward to Stanley. Stanley bangs it forward, and Simpson's on a race. He grabs it along the far boards, tries to find Kaiser, just kind of bounces on him. Stanley over to get it along the boards, and we got a whistle, and the goal is off. So we have the time on our screen. I'm not by the screen, so I don't even know what time it is. 11:03 left in the first. So Kaiser to the dot with Stanley and Simpson. Schrader rolls. Puck gets rimmed around. Rolls over to get it. Takes the man. Puck comes out. Kind of slowed down along where they're changing. Gets played forward. Kaiser grabs it. And then it heads in the other way. Shot low. Schrader puts his man against the boards. Kaiser comes in. Gets rimmed around. Stanley gets it. He has some space. Gets the feet moving. He's going to dump it in. Forwards are all going to go for a change. That actually bounced in on goals, so they had to stop and reset. So Fisher out with Berryman Springer. Puck chip through the middle. Falcons waiting for help. Guy comes in, sidesteps two. Given over to break that up. Now Berryman breaks it up. Falcons get it. Back out to the point. They shoot low. Buell puts this out wide. Fisher out to Berryman. Springer heading forward. Dumps it in. Gets dumped.
Nothing? Hey, Ralph, let's go.
And welcome to a new year of calls. Given just stands his man up. Puck goes in. They drop it. And they're going to call that on Springer.
Hey, don't call the work from behind.
Already happiness with the officials.
Right where we left off.
So Springer had gotten leveled from behind. He came back, took the man who had the puck, and got the call. So
He does have a point. I mean, there's
Yep.
there's like shenanigans.
So it looks like Schultz and pitcher out with Ridgway Pickering. Still no clock time.
9:37.
Someone turn on your phone and have a watch. Pitcher wins the faceoff. Comes back out to the point. Back down. Around. Pickering there. He's going to slam it down. That hits a weird standard and comes out to center ice. Comes to the middle. Pickering lines his guy up. Schultz lines his guy up. And Pickering's going to bang that off the boards and down the ice. They wave it off. And it goes down low. Pitcher's down low. Schultz stays high. Pass goes all the way across. Oh, boy. He got around Pickering. Surely they're not going to call that after the weak call they had earlier. Heads up. And Mike puts it in the crowd.
Hey, is it 2 minutes this week?
Yeah. 16-minute penalties and 2 minute. 16-minute periods and 2-minute penalties.
Gotcha.
Fisher's going to hop over with Barth. So we may be adding a minute to our period here. The tech background forgot we were at 16 minutes this year. All right. So in just a little bit, 18 flickers of the light above the end. Extra refs finally showed up.
Well,
Maybe not.
Hey, you might need an extra rep because you're missing them.
I don't know who that was.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I
Falcons break through the central zone. Barth, referee not in position. And Barth is going to head out with that, shorthanded. He's going to get wide, dumps it in, heads in, gets interfered with. Because, puck was nowhere near him. And they break out. Pass wide. Back out to the point. He walks in and scores. So no pressure there as they came in the zone, and they score 1-0. Miller to the dot. Pennington flogger. Given Lacoste. And the Falcons dump it in. Buell with the save. Given gathers. Turns. Plays behind to Lacoste. Lacoste up to Flogger. Touch to Miller. Miller outskates the Falcons player. Gets it knocked away at center ice. Now Given grabs it. Bumps into a Falcon. Can't find the puck. Now Flogger gets it. He's going to dump it in. Shiloh Pennington's going to go in after it. Puck up the wall. Miller breaks that up. And it's behind the net. Flogger battles for it. Gets position. Shiloh's there. 2 on him. Puck gets knocked away. He's bad along the boards. It goes backward. Then it comes out to Given. Finds Lacoste to Given. That gets intercepted. Hit a stake. And it gets dumped in. We're not sure why that wasn't offsides. Miller breaks out with it. Just misses Stanley, and it gets banged up the wall. Hops on him. Simpson gathers. Tips it forward. Puts his shoulder down. Can't quite get around it. He gets run off the puck. Stanley comes in. Bumps the pile. Keeps the puck between his skates. We got carnage on the ground. Looks like the stick's all in one piece. And it gets flicked out. Ridgeway gets a piece. Leaves for Pickering. Not quite there. And Pickering pushes it forward to Simpson. Simpson heads out with Kaiser just out of his reach. Goes to the wall. And the Falcons reset. Chip to the corner. Now they're going to come out of the zone. They get the zone. Dump it in. Buell out to grab it. He goes over to Pickering. Pickering finds Kaiser. Puck hits the stick. Then slides off. Falcons gather. Head into the zone. Ridgeway kind of breaks that up. Now it's chipped forward. He gathers it again. Gets stick checked. Pickering comes away with it. Flicks it high. Just soft enough that it's not going to go for icing, or they think he touched it. So Kaiser in on the forecheck. Pass over to the near side. Blaine backs in, pushes him wide. They come around the corner. Blaine pushes him into the wall. Two took Fisher, which means Rules came out with it. And the Falcons reset. Falcons come through center ice. Springer knocks that. Nope. Yep. Springer finds Berryman. Berryman tries to drop it, and it gets interception. So we're going to go to the power play as something was called on somebody. What? he on?
He's got power play.
Okay. All right, so we're going to get people set up here. Lacoste, pitcher, Barth, Given. We're going to figure out where people are going to shoot from. Now we're still trying to figure out who's going to the box, of course. When they come out, 21:09 probably. Face off one back. Oh, it squirts past Given. So we're going to come out and reset with the power play. Find Schultz. Schultz finds Barth. Barth has space. Leaves. Schultz gathers. Goes wide. He's trying to set it up with Lacoste. There we go. Lacoste back to Schultz. Tries to find the far post and miss. And comes wide. Lacoste again to Schultz. Schultz has speed. Go forward. Goes wide. Tries to leave it. And Barth keeps it in. Stick handles. Over to Schultz. Schultz over to Given. One-timer. Ooh, we got that. Nice blocker save by the goalie. Pitcher down low. Should find Lacoste. It gets through. Finds Given. Given. Schultz. Schultz tries to put it into pitcher. Pitcher gloves. Gets knocked away. Lacoste keeps that in. Down to Schultz. Finds Barth. But it's on the wrong side. So forwards are going to change. A couple good shots there. Good possession once they set it up. And Miller's going to head out with Pennington, Flogger, Ridgway, and Pickering.
What was the clock when you went in? I didn't know how much longer we had.
So Miller to the dot. One back. Pennington, Ridgway. Ridgway holds. Ridgway shoots. It gets blocked. It's loose. It was completely clearly preseason for everybody here, as that puck was wide open in the slot, and the ref just didn't see it. Miller wins it again. Pickering. Ridgway. Ridgway turns. Ridgway turns again. Now it comes out of the zone. Finds Miller, goes through his legs, and it's banged up the wall, and the penalty is over. Oh, sorry. He was bent down, and I didn't see him. Still in there. We're very unclear about time here. Ridgway. It's Pennington. And we got a hot mess. I think he's still supposed to be in there. So they're not going to most likely give him another penalty because no one knows what time anything is.
I guess I stick maybe. I don't know.
So Miller to the dot. Penalty over officially now. Rawls gathers, finds Blaine. Blaine's shot hits a leg. Blaine wins a stick battle. Down low to Flogger. Flogger tries to find Miller, and that gets broken up and comes out the other way. Kept in, now flick to this side. Pennington had gone for a change. Simpson on. Buell up the boards to Flogger. Flogger chips. Got JR and Miller, and the puck comes to the near side. Blaine over there. And comes back to the near side. Gets chipped. Goes in the zone. Rolls over after it. Puck gets dropped. Miller finds Stanley. Stanley stops, turns, dumps, and Simpson in after it. Stanley Kaiser with him. Given on. Lacoste on. And as they switch, the puck comes out of the zone. Puck stick handled, shot. Buell. So Falcons number 98, which I think is Vince Wolf, keeps falling coming over the boards. So we'll have a D zone face off. Kaiser at the dot with Stanley and Simpson. Lacoste given to Buell's right. Gary, when you watch this again, the Blues almost match. It gets played out under the D-man stick. Stanley on the forecheck. They go D to D. Clearance hits Kaiser. Now Simpson breaks that up. All three of them are kind of in the same space. And it comes out of the zone. Lacoste gathers. Backhand to Simpson. He pushes that in. Now they stop. Simpson's going to keep that in. He stops. He got leg on leg. Again, officials are in preseason too. They are not really doing well here. A lot of late after hits. Simpson breaks that up. Puts a guy in the boards, and the puck goes down low to Given. Given has time as they're changing. Finds Simpson. Simpson dumps it as we go for a wholesale change. Falcons come out. Fisher line out with Pickering and Ridgway. Puck drop back to the blue line. Dumped in low. Pickering over there pushes a guy up against the boards. Fisher finds Springer. Oh, the D-man just backs in. Springer grabs it again. Goes wide. Gets rubbed off the puck. Berryman puts it over the net. Noah finds it again. Tries to find Fish, and that gets broken up. And Pickering's going to be in a foot race because that's going to die. That was a nice play by that kid. Pickering with a juicy pass across the slot. Just the wrong slot. And they're going to flip that into the nether regions. Hopefully it hits something and turns on the clock. Nope. So as we reset, still clockless here at St. Peter's. Pitcher lined on, Barth and Schultz, Schrader, Rawls, with some amount of time left in the first. 10 seconds, 12 seconds, or 2 minutes, we're not sure. Pitcher wins it back to Blaine. Blaine finds Rawls. Rawls finds Barth. Barth chips it in. There's our 10 seconds. Schultz takes the man, or pitcher takes the man. Out to Blaine. Blaine needs to put that on goal. Oh, and he hits the outside of the post as it was sliding across. And that's the end of our period. So after one, Falcons lead 1-0. Thanks to Dave, we have a clock. Amazing technology here in 2025. Running scoreboard clock. So the pitcher line stays out there. Blaine and Rawls. Buell still in net till about halfway through. Puck one. And played back D to D. Chipped in. Rawls breaks that up. Barth goes in. Rawls gets a stick in the face. Pitcher in. Goes down low to Rawls. Pitcher. Rawls breaks that up. Schultz gets it to pitcher. Pitcher shoots. Save. Down low. Schultz went in to take the hit, and no one went to his side. Now it gets shipped forward. It's broken up. Here comes Dave right in your screen. He's the one who picks the clock. Pitcher gets dumped. Oh, boy. Really relaxed here on the officiating. So Miller heads out, Flogger and Shiloh Pennington, Lacoste and Gibbon.
The St. Peter's employees couldn't even figure it out.
They were doing court too, so it was on one of their basketball courts.
Played up the wall. Shiloh down low to get it. He turns. Turns again. Miller there. Now Flogger, he breaks that up. Dumps back down to Shiloh. Oh, if he can get it out here to Michael. Doesn't quite get there. Gibbon breaks that up. And it gets played over to Miller. He can't quite get the zone. Played back in. And they go wide. We must be playing the 15U rules here. Shot wide. Hops on Flogger. He's in on the forecheck. Another high cross. We're going to get one up here in our area tonight, I think. Puck goes the other way. Lacoste gets a stick in there. Gibbon breaks it up with him. Finds Flogger's stick, and they're breaking out. Oh. Just misses Miller. Now Shiloh. Shiloh looking for a pass. Almost gets to Flogger. And the Falcons are going to break out. Kaiser on with Simpson and Stanley. That gets broken up. Pickering on the forecheck. Now he backs off. Goes D to D. And played forward. Ridgway breaks that up. He's going to go forward. Just puts it wide on goal. Stanley in. Pickering's going to pinch. And they come the other way. Sauce pass forward. JR knocks it off just enough where they can't make a play. Good back check there by JR. It's a battle along the boards. Pickering, I think, is in the bottom of this. Kaiser's over there with him. Comes up the board. Back down low. Now Stanley's going to chip. Gets intercepted. He's still hacking at it and gets it out. Simpson on the forecheck. They're going to come to the near side. That gets broken up. Stanley heads forward. He gets taken down. Wow, just tackled. Just tackled from behind. So a little bit of a makeup call there, probably. We didn't get the tackle from behind, but we got the slip. So Carshield will go back to the power play. Hopefully we'll get a power play time on the clock. Maybe. I think they're waiting to see what number it is here. 2 minutes on the clock. We don't even put a number up, so it doesn't matter. Rawls keeps that in. Juicy little hand jive there with the puck. Springer goes down low to Rawls. Now to Springer. Back out to Rawls. Finds Blaine. Blaine has it slip on him. Finds Berryman. Berryman heads in, finds Blaine. Blaine shoots. Save. Had some traffic in front, but it went through to the goalie.
Take it, let's go.
Fish to the dot. Not sure why they get to change. Fisher to the dot. Finds Berryman's skate. Finds Fisher's skate and goes backward. Here we go. Almost got to us.
Good Lord.
That's 3 over here by us tonight.
And about hit your phone.
The catching glove, we would have had that. Schrader, Berryman. Berryman tries to find Fisher. Rawls finds it. Over to Berryman again. All the way over to Rawls. Louis shoots, hits something in front, bounds over. Finds Springer, finds Berryman, finds Schrader. Oof. Pass over, Berryman's stick. Zambo door time, and it comes out. Lane back to get it. 1 minute left on the power play. Up to Berryman. Berryman tries to find Springer. That gets knocked away, and we're going to reset. Fisher to Blaine. Time is a ticking here. To Berryman. Berryman's going to get the zone. Finds Fisher. Lacoste on. Blaine. Lacoste one-timer. Springer was there for the tip, but it didn't get through. Berryman. Battling 2 guys. Out to Lacoste. Shot wide. Given there. Shoots. Hits something in front. And it gets cleared out. All right, now we're reset. Barth is going to come out with it. Doesn't quite get it to pitcher. Lacoste grabs. Gets knocked away. Shot. Well wide. Shot wide. Given over to get it. Dumped in again. Lacoste. Can't get it up to Barth. Comes out to the center. Pitcher just dumps his guy. Given turns. Hard off the wall. Finds Barth. Pitcher. Gets bumped. Turns. Tries to get it to the middle. D is changing. Oh, that pass is going to go past the Falcons. Ridge. Finds Schultz. Tries to find pitcher. Now Schultz is going to go. Just wind one up. Rips one. And we get a face-off. Face off one of the boards. Flogger on with Miller and Pennington. Flogger finds Pennington. That gets intercepted. Falcons. Comes to the near side. Pickering stays high. Gets tipped in off Miller. Ridgway in after it. Bangs it off the wall. Guy goes wall high. Gets tipped away by Flogger to Miller's stick. We're going to break. Gets intercepted and pushed forward. Pickering finds Flogger. Flogger's got a hold. Now he can go. Actually, he could have gone. They haven't figured out offsides tonight. Simpson does a nice job of breaking that up. Finds Flogger. Can't quite chip it over. And Kaiser gathers. He's in with Simpson Rawls. Stanley's going to hop on with Schrader. And it comes to the near side. Goes D to middle. And they're offsides. And we finally called an offsides. 8:34 left in the second. Carshield trails 1-0 on a power play goal by the Falcons. Again, if you're just joining us, we're playing the 15U Central States Falcons. Stanley pushes through three guys, keeps the feet moving, and the puck comes to the near side. Stanley on with Kaiser and Simpson. Rawls and Schrader at the D. Gets pushed out to Rawls. It's going to go back to the D. JR tries to shoot low again, and it goes behind the net. Blaine pinches, and it goes up the wall. Hopefully it'll go far enough, and it does for an icing. Goalie switch, so Caleb goes in with the dark pads. Kaiser to the dot. Over to Blaine. Blaine finds Simpson. Simpson down low. To Stanley. To Rawls. Gets the puck and the stick. Gets popped. Stanley finds Kaiser. Kaiser shoots. Oh. Goalie was looking behind himself, but he had it. So forwards are going to change. Fish on. Berryman and Springer. Schrader and Rawls. Puck one back to Rawls. He shoots. Oh, off the blocker. Had some traffic in front there. Louis got it through nicely. Fisher battling. He goes forward with Springer. Got help coming from Louis. Oh, and it hops his stick. Louis heads back. Chips it to Fisher. Fisher's going to turn. Fisher gets hit in the open ice. Berryman shoots. Another blocker save. Fish heads off. Pitcher on. And they head back the other way. They're trying to get Fisher over the boards. He got popped pretty good. Pitcher with a nice back check there. Just enough to get the stick. That gets deflected through to Berryman. And into the crowd again. So trainer over looking at Fisher. Met the trainer on Saturday at the golf tournament. Works Carshield, works Lindenwood, has a lot of experience. Fisher's in good hands over there. So pitcher out with Schultz and Bars, Lacoste, and Given. Puck one, tied up. Bars comes away with it, goes in the corner, squirts out the other side. Now it's up to the wall, and offsides again. We're on the struggle bus here. Banged off the wall, but surprisingly, it stays in the zone. Back around, down low. Oof. Clearance missed. Schultz just levels the guy. Takes a man. Puck comes out. There we go. Pitcher in. Oh, misses Barth. Barth bites it. Down low. We're going to go the other way. Pitcher in. Schultz takes the man. Gets the puck. Falls down. Puck in his face. And now we got who knows what. Puck's in the corner.
Oh.
So they blew it as the puck was covered, like the puck was in the corner. Miller shoots high. Ooh, good shot high. So we're back to face off in the same spot. Rimmed around. Chipped up. Pickering's got that. He's going to flip it through. It gets broken up. They just get back on side, apparently. And it goes back in. Flogger has a stick lifted. Now they go the other way. They shoot and score. So a bouncy puck and a stick lift ends up with a goal for the Falcons, and it's 2-0. Face off one to the near side. Ridgeway. Door's not shut over there, boys. Pennington dumps it in. Flogger in on the forecheck. Now it comes to the near side. Nice breakout pass by the Falcons. Pickering pushes the man up against the boards. Rawls out there now. Falcons gather the puck. Banged off the boards. They go D to D. Shot. Caleb in there now. Pushes that wide. Pickering pushes that out. Otto out on the forecheck. Two forwards going to change. Puck comes to the near side. Misses the forward. Chipped up to Flogger, hops his stick, push back in. Simpson breaks that up. Miller took a hit, made the play, got it over to Rawls with Simpson, and it gets pushed down the ice. It may go for icing, and it does. So 3:55 left in the second. 2-0 Falcons. Kaiser to the dot. One back. Just misses Given. And gets played up the wall. Stanley knocks it in. Kaiser in after it. Comes up the wall. Lacoste breaks it up. Finds Stanley. Stanley shoots on goal. .336. Kaiser back to the dot. Looks like Brock took one up high too. And they break out of the zone. Given backs. Gets a stick on it. Goes wide. Kaiser breaks that up. Gets punched in the head. JR chips. Sidesteps. And we got offsides that time. So Barth hops over with Springer and Berryman. Looks like Barth is going to center this line. Tied up. Barth comes out, chips it in. He goes wide to get it. Ties up his guy. Oh, he knocked it away from Berryman, who's trying to go the other way. So it looks like we're going to probably roll some different lines here. Flogger standing up with Schultz and pitcher. Puck pushed in the D zone. Over to Noah. Noah hits Barth. It goes in the zone. Comes out to the near side. Gets stick handled. Barth on the forecheck. And they come wide. Springer breaks that up, turns. Oh, just misses Barth. And they flick it out, and that should go for icing. 2:33 left in the second. 2-0 Falcons. Puck one back to Berryman to Blaine. Blaine shoots, hits a D-man right in the chest. Yep, right in the Falcons. Chipped up to the, gets intercepted. Falcons come forward. Guy goes wide. Barth breaks that up. Comes out. Pass low, hits a skate. They try to flip it out and it gets blocked. Pass to the far corner. 2 minutes left. Shot. Caleb with a nice save. Barth's going to come out. Nope. Springer's going to come out. Now Barth goes with it. Berryman's coming. Barth leaves for Berryman. Berryman just flips it on goal. D-men change. And it goes back down. Over to Barth. Slides on his stick. Offsides. So Schultz and pitcher hop over with Flogger. It's a line that had some success last year. Pitcher ties it up. It's in skates. Kicked. Flipped forward. And in. Rolls down. Puck bounces on him. Puck comes out. Guy just falls. He gets pushed in the boards. Now it comes out to the point. Shot wide. There's a net guard on the ice. We're going to guess that's Mike Pitchers, because it always is. Schultz finds Flogs. Flogs turns. Flogs, looks for Pitcher in the tip. Just can't quite get there. Flogs keeps that in. He's got both forwards on the same side. That goes in low. Guy turns away. Up the wall. That's kept in. Shot on. Tip to the wall. Pitcher there. Takes the man. Schultz tries to get it to Flogger. Flogger breaks that up. Now they're going to come the other way. He gets dumped in. And pitcher got a little late hit there. And the officials are talking about it. Nothing different than what's happened the whole game, except the kid fell down, I guess. I think the officials are trying to confirm what offsides is as they have discussions. Call to boarding. So it looks like Mike got a boarding and he is out. So many missed headshots.
Good job, Mike.
So Mike heads off. 27 seconds left in the second. Shiloh gets the luxury of serving the 5 minutes, or 2 minutes. They only have 2 minutes on the clock, but they showed a 5. So we're waiting, I think, on the 5-minute penalty to get put up on the clock. We only got 2 showing.
Yeah, it should be a 5.
Yep.
Unless they give him if they said board, it should be a 5. If they give a 5 and they miss count, If it's a 2 and a 10, it should not be ejected. So it should be a 5 up there.
As always, we're trying to figure out what's going on here.
Reporting is a 5 easy. If we look,
Well, Pat said they're encouraging.
I will say that our boys have picked up the physicality as the game has gone on.
there you go.
As the Falcons have been more physical, our guys have tried to step up here a little bit.
We're gonna have to kill that 5 minute now.
Yep. So 5 minute, doesn't matter if they score. Miller does a good job chipping that out. So Miller, Kaiser, Lacoste, Given. And they're going to break out. 14 seconds left.
Check the center.
They break in, turn the corner, go around the corner, back out to the point. Shipped wide. And the buzzer sounds. So after 2, Falcons lead 2-0. All right, we're back. 4:33 left on the 5-minute penalty. Flogger and Miller are out there. So now we'll really be mixing up some lines. Miller Miller to the dot. Flogger gathers. He's going to get the zone. Whips it in. Goalie back to play it. Miller on the high forecheck. Now turns.
Just one back.
Falcons break through center ice. Push middle. Just out of Flogger's reach. Out comes out to the point. Shot. Caleb grabs that. Kaiser and Schultz hop over. Ridgway and Blaine. And it's covered. Comes out to the point. Goes wide. Now over to the wall. Back out to the point. Shot. Goal. Just went through all the traffic. Found the back of the net. So that's 3:46. Springer and Stanley on, Ridgway and Blaine. So we stay on the penalty kill because of the major. Puck goes wide. 20 was clearly offsides, and they score. So 3:33 left on the penalty kill. Simpson and Barth. The New Jerseys are nice. Got to pick up the numbers on the sleeves on the front. Barth breaks that up, skates wide, tries to take some time, dumps it in. Pickering and Rawls out. Shipped forward. Guy plays it in, tries a toe drag, and it gets knocked to center ice. Barth breaks that up, loses an edge. I feel like that's twice he's lost an edge tonight. I think he went in the boards earlier. Falcons player back out to the zone. Barth interfered with. Slap shot. Caleb pushes that to the corner. Louis stands his guy up. Comes out of the corner. Barth gathers that, backhands it, down the ice. Berryman Miller hop over. Oh, that went all the way. So we're calling icing on penalty kill, but tag up offsides. .231 left in the penalty, so halfway through. Puck played. Given loses a stick. Random whistle. We got a slash. They got the slash on against Given. Wow. That's what we call a makeup.
It's got to be a mistake.
Flogger hops on with Berryman. Nope, that's Lacoste, sorry. Got to get my 1 and 7 on that side and number. So Miller, Berryman, Given, Lacoste. 4-on-4 for, well, who knows? Maybe 2 minutes. Still working on getting the 2 minutes up for the Falcons. Maybe. That's okay. Just drop it. Miller, good work down low, gets it out to Lacoste. Lacoste shoots off the blocker. Given, gets it blocked. Berryman, goalie with a nice save. In the corner. Miller stands his guy up, and it comes out the other way. Puck pushed around. Ben pushes him wide. Now he's behind the net. Back out to the point. Shot high. Comes in the near corner. Miller there. Skates out of it. Miller tried to sidestep as the guy was hunting. And Ben gathers. Over to Berryman. Got to move the puck, and it goes under Miller's stick. Kaiser on. Shot through. Hit the post. Miller is going to get out of the zone. Pushes it forward, gets it deep. Simpson on. Guy goes wide. Runs into the official, basically. Has to turn around. Gets pushed out to the point. Shot through. Caleb gloves that. And we wait a few seconds until they blow the whistle. 12:02 left in the third. Falcons up 4-0. 2 goals, or 3 power play goals. 4 power play goals? 4 power play goals. Shot in, and a goal.
Thanks for the 5-minute, Russ. This was a great idea.
Ridgeway gathers, so Springer and Barth are out. So we're going to go back on the penalty kill, of all things, for about 25 seconds. Back on the penalty kill. Barth working down low. 16 seconds left on the 5 minutes of doom for us tonight. Goalie got a little frisky there. So 6 seconds left on the penalty kill. Shiloh's going to have to stretch his legs, I think. Shiloh is free. So Shiloh serving the penalty there for pitcher. Berryman tries to break that up at center ice. They go the other way. Louis breaks that up. Pickering. Berryman tries to find Springer, finds the Falcons instead, and it comes out to center ice. Falcons go back up the wall. They back in. Pickering takes a man. Stick lift. Guy goes around. Rawls. Pickering up the wall. Gets kept in. To Berryman. Miller's going to hop on. Puck goes wide. Knocked away. Springer has Miller 2-on-1. Oh, they were changing. A little secretive over there. Berryman changes. Guy sidesteps one. And they play it down low. Guy falls down. Played low. And Caleb covers. So 10 minutes left basically in the third. Falcons up 5-0. So Miller out there with Flogger and Schultz, it looks like. Flogger grabs that, and he and Schultz break out. Cooper goes wide, flips it in. He goes in after it, takes a funky bounce off the back of the goal. Cooper takes Flogger and the D-man out. Offsides again. Miller back to the dot. Flogger, Schultz, Gibbon, Lacoste. Out to the point. They play it down low. Gibbon grabs it, pushes it to the wall. Schultz. There's 4 of them there. Quick whistle. Miller back to the dot. He wins it back. Lacoste to get it. Up the wall to Flogger. Flogger chips. Miller grabs. Otto heads in. Finds Schultz. Schultz turns the corner. Shoots low. Parried to the wall. Flogger there. He shoots it to the middle. Schultz going behind the net. Now it comes up the wall. Oh, Gibbon takes the man and the official. That'll be a lovely... and Ben comes out with it. Hard off the wall. Hits the glass. Hits the dasher. They back in. Chip it up the wall. Now it goes back in. Flogger grabs it. He's still working on it. He falls down. They come out to the middle. Come to the near side. They head in. Schultz bangs it off the wall. Stanley out. JR out. Kaiser out. That line is staying intact, it looked like. And they play it up in the middle. Now they break out with it. Guy turns. Knocked away. They try and center it. Ridgway in a battle. Gets enough of the man. Simpson comes away with it. Falcons slide through center ice. Shot off Caleb somewhere and into the netting. Not sure if that got him in the shoulder or the helmet, but it went straight up. Kaiser to the dot. Puck played out of the zone. Let's play it in. Ridgway goes for a hit and misses. They'll get that figured out soon. Lost stick. Comes back out to the point. Shot well wide. Here we go. Stanley with the puck. You get the zone, gets it knocked away. Tries to flick it in. Miller on with Pennington. Oh, another quick whistle there. Caleb covers. Yep. He was just sitting there next to Caleb. Flogger out. Miller to the dot. Miller, Pennington, Flogger, looks like. Off the wall. Flogger with a good hit. Rawls with a good hit. It's centered. Caleb makes a great save. It's still down there somewhere. Shiloh got it off the line. He flips it up. Comes out, shot in. Caleb sucks that up. 6:27 left in the third. Gibbon and Lacoste hop on. Pennington gathers that, finds Flogger. Flogger goes low. Flogger goes for a change. Berryman hops on. Berryman intercepts, sidesteps 2. Shot in, Caleb. Springer has space, passes to Miller.
Go, go, go!
Miller heads in. Shoots low, goalie with the save. Barth hops on. .543 left in the third. Offensive zone face-off. We got Barth, Berryman, Springer. He gets rimmed around. They break out. Pass middle. Caleb with a great save. Got the pad and the glove over there. Puck flipped up in the air. Barth going to turn around away from the pressure. That's going to come out. He needs to move it. Moves it. Hits a skate. 'Tis the evening. Shot in. Caleb with the save. Miller out again with Flogger and Schultz. Puck goes down low. Miller gets him up along the boards. Comes around the corner. Still over there. Ridgway spins nicely. Flips it along. Out to Schultz. Schultz finds Flogger. Now they're in, all three of them. Flogger looks for Miller. Just behind Schultz, and we're going to go the other way. We're going to play it in and go for a change. Blaine finds Schultz. Schultz finds Flogger. Flogger heads in. Puts his shoulder down. Gets boarded. All right, so we're going to go on the penalty kill. Flogger got pushed into boards. So we'll get this set up. We got Pickering, Rawls, Miller, and Flogger. So their guy gets to stay in. Brutal. Miller to the dot, maybe, if we get a... Hey, there we go. 2 minutes on the clock. Miller there, wins it back to Rawls. Flogger got completely dumped, of course. Played up. Miller, still battling. Going to come out. Miller, still working. Finds Schultz. Schultz, tries to get it to Flogger and it hits a leg. Probably should have gone out high there. And they dump it in. Pickering battling. Stick lift. He's going to skate out. He's just going to go forward. He drops, but Schultz had gone inside. Pickering comes away with it. Pickering gets the slot. Shoots, hits the outside of the post. Out to Rawls. Rawls finds Schultz. Schultz shoots, hits a stick. Rawls shoots. Goalie with the save. And Stanley can't push it in. Kaiser, Stanley, Simpson. Given, Lacasse. 3:22 left, a minute left in the power play. Falcons player steps on the puck. Kaiser down low. Geyser comes away with it. Slides on him. It gets rimmed around. Lacoste keeps it in down to Kaiser. Pass across gets broken up. They just flip it down. And it's icing. So 2:52 left in the third. 33 seconds on the penalty.
Huh?
There's still no, not until midget is there no icing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Lacoste, Given one-timer. We almost got the roof that time. It's Given with a high one-timer. The goalie pushes it up off the standards in the ceiling. Another puck flies in. Ben puts it on goal, gets parried around. Stanley gets run into the boards. Puck comes out. Ben over to the boards. It slides past him, and he's heading out to grab it. 10 seconds left on the power play. Finds Given. Given takes it in. Shoots. Hits a stick. Gets parried wide. Stanley gets position. Penalty is over. Back to full strength for the next short amount of time, I'm sure. It's a battle along the boards, back and forth. Simpson comes out with it. Pass intercepted by the Falcons. He goes wide. Given runs it off the puck. Comes back out to center ice. Falcons come away with the puck. They go wide. Out to the point. Puck played down low. They come out in the middle. Caleb holds his post. Puck goes through the slot. And chucked down the ice for icing. 1:01 left in the third. Puck went back by Barth. Forecheck by Berryman. Goes wide. They're going to head up with 36 seconds left. Puck played in. Ridgway finds Blaine. Blaine up the wall through Berryman. Berryman holds. No comment. Berryman intercepts. Gets ridden down. Barth loses an edge again. We're going to have to get those skates taken care of for tomorrow. They come out of the zone. And played in. And that'll do it. So we'll be back live tomorrow night from Maryville against the same team. Have a good night.